B, and they start arguing. So Dr. Heavenly is sitting in the water, and Sweet Tea is standing up. So Dr. Heavenly gets ready to stand up so she can keep arguing with Sweet Tea, but she falls back in the water, which was hilarious.
Y'all gotta watch that.
Y'all gotta watch. Y'all gotta watch it. She couldn't get up. So she argued with this young girl. Sweet Tea is 20 years younger than Dr. Heavenly. She argued with this young girl. She go to get up and stand up. She fall back in the water and can't get up. So they grab Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea is still standing and cussing her out. So one group of the girls grab Sweet Tea, and the other group of the girls, they grab Heavenly, and they separate.
I was glad Sweet Tea cussed Heavenly out.
Me too.
Because she needed it. She's been picking with Sweet Tea
for
the longest. She's been picking with Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea needed to get at her.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She needed to. And she thought, she was shocked. You could tell, the first 5 seconds, Heavenly was shocked that Sweet Tea was bucking back at her like that.
And she called Heavenly a bad built
body bee. Yeah. But Heavenly couldn't get with Sweet Tea because she fell back into the water. Tori said that ocean snatched Heavenly back down so quick and did.
Yes.
She fell back in that water.
It snatched
her up. So they had to grab Sweet Tea because Sweet Tea was ready to go. She was standing up.
She tired of her.
She was tired of her. So they grabbed Sweet Tea, Phaedra, and Contessa, and Dr. Mimi, the new castmate. They grabbed her and walk away. They grabbed Sweet Tea and walk away so she can cool off. Sweet Tea start crying because she like, I'm tired of her messing with me. It was just a lot going on.
Yes.
In the midst of that, Daddy start running because he thinks Sweet Tea done beat the crap out of Heavenly. So Daddy little short fat butt running towards Heavenly to try to see what's going on. He didn't realize that they didn't have any physical contact, but Daddy was worried. So Daddy little Teletubbies himself start running to check on Heavenly just to make sure Sweet Tea didn't beat her down to the ground. He didn't see the part that Heavenly just naturally fell back.
His wife talk shit and she can't fight. Anybody that talk much shit as Heavenly do, you know they can't fight.
Right. When they do that talking, they don't have no hands.
G, we ain't finna talk. We just finna holler off and hit your ass.
Yeah, we not doing all that talking.
We ain't doing all that talking.
All that rah.
No.
We ain't doing all that. But Daddy got scared for a minute, so he was running like a little Teletubby to make sure his wife was okay. But just so we're clear, Sweet Tea and Heavenly did not make physical contact. Sweet Tea did not put her hands on Heavenly in that scene. Now, Heavenly is alleging that on her YouTube channel. She went live yesterday. Y'all check it out after this show is. So, Heavenly went live on her YouTube show, and she's alleging that Sweet Tea did put her hands on some people, but it didn't go make camera. Yeah. She made, during that situation, when they went to go grab her and grab Heavenly, that she bumped Simone. She pushed Simone.
Oh, she did say she pushed Simone.
She pushed Simone.
And Simone pushed her back.
And Simone pushed her back. But that wasn't caught on camera. They didn't show that on camera. But that is what Heavenly is alleging. That she did push some people, but they didn't show it on the show. I don't know. Now, with Heavenly, you gotta take her with a grain of salt. You gotta chew the meat and spit out the bone. Some stuff she say be true. Some stuff she say don't be true. She get excited and get to talking on that YouTube channel and be saying all type of stuff. But that was some of the behind the scenes tea that Heavenly shared on her YouTube channel. So they separate the young ladies. Sweet Tea start crying. Yeah. Contessa, Phaedra, Dr. Mimi, they trying to calm her down. From what we now learned, Simone tried to calm her down too, but they almost got into it.
Yeah.
So, they trying to calm Sweet Tea down. She's hysterical. She's crying.
She tired of them
picking with her. And it's sad. It's sad. And I do feel sorry for Sweet Tea because they did bring her on the show under false pretenses. You know, they bamboozled her. You know, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie are responsible for bringing Sweet Tea onto the show. Okay, and they admitted that from their own mouths. They begged Sweet Tea to come on the show because they thought that she would be great for ratings, and they thought that she would be great to help Quad come back on the show and have a storyline.
Just ghetto.
And so they bring this young lady onto the show only for them to then turn on her once they get Quad back on the show. Because they let Quad go for a season because she wasn't married to Medicine and she didn't have a man. So in Bravo's mind, it was like you don't have a storyline. But once Sweet Tea agreed to come on board, then they were able to bring Quad back on board. And it was just horrible the way they played in Sweet Tea face. It's like as soon as they got Quad back on, they did a complete 180 with Sweet Tea, and they dissed her and played her to the left, and they pretty much ostracized her. And I hate that for Sweet Tea. She thought that, you know, coming onto the show, everybody would be real, everybody would be genuine, and she would be around a group of women that genuinely cared about her and wanted to have a relationship with her. And that just turned out not to be the case. For the past 2 seasons that Sweet Tea has been on, they pretty much been bullying her. They have. Now, I'm not going to say that Sweet Tea is no angel, because she's not. I think she's foolish in a lot of ways, and we're going to get into that. But the way they going in on Sweet Tea, they not showing her no grace, no mercy. You know, and Sweet Tea, she did a live on her YouTube channel, if you want to check out her channel, where she feels like, you know, she's the only one on the show that's being real and giving you her authentic life, while all the other ladies are trying to play producer. And they're trying to manufacture and make up a storyline. They're not showing their real lives on the show. Right. And she's the only one that's being 100% herself and being authentic. And she just feels like it's not fair. And she feels like she was blindsided. And that everybody knew. Hey, Sasha T. She felt like everybody else knew what was going on and was privy to the game plan but her. So, you know. So once they take Sweet Tea off to the side, they separate her from Heavenly. Phaedra and Dr. Mimi start praying over